Have you ever wondered what would happen if Earth suddenly stopped spinning? It's a mind-boggling scenario that challenges everything we know about our planet. Right now, as you sit or stand, you're actually moving at over 1,600 kilometers per hour, thanks to Earth's rotation. But what if, in an instant, that motion came to a halt? Let's dive into this wild thought experiment and explore the dramatic consequences of a suddenly motionless Earth. Every moment of every day, Earth spins on its axis, creating the cycle of day and night. This rotation is so smooth and consistent that we barely notice it. Yet, everything on the planet, from the tallest skyscraper to the smallest pebble, is moving along with it. This invisible force is what keeps our world in balance, shaping weather patterns and even influencing the way we live. But what if that motion was taken away in a split second? Imagine Earth's rotation coming to an abrupt stop. In that instant, everything not firmly anchored to bedrock would keep moving at the same speed the planet was spinning, over 1,600 kilometers per hour at the equator. Cars, trees, people, and even the oceans would be flung eastward, creating a wave of destruction unlike anything humanity has ever seen. The sheer force would be catastrophic, reshaping landscapes in seconds. With the ground beneath them suddenly motionless, buildings and structures would be unable to withstand the sudden jolt. Skyscrapers would topple, bridges would snap, and homes would be torn from their foundations. The world's cities would be reduced to rubble in moments, as the force of inertia sends everything hurtling forward. This initial devastation would be just the beginning of the chaos. The oceans, which cover more than 70% of Earth's surface, would not stop with the planet. Massive walls of water would surge eastward, flooding coastlines and sweeping across continents. These megatsunamis would wash away everything in their path, leaving devastation behind. The force of the moving water would reshape coastlines and drown entire regions, making the initial destruction even worse. As the atmosphere continues to move while the ground stops, winds would reach unimaginable speeds. These hurricane-force winds would sweep across the planet, uprooting trees, demolishing buildings, and scattering debris everywhere. The air itself would become a deadly force, making survival nearly impossible in the open. The chaos in the skies would add to the destruction on the ground. A sudden stop would also disrupt the atmosphere's delicate balance. Weather systems would be thrown into chaos, with storms forming in unpredictable patterns. The jet streams that guide our weather would be altered or destroyed, leading to extreme and erratic weather conditions worldwide. The planet's climate would be forever changed, making it difficult for life to adapt. Once the initial chaos settles, Earth would face a new reality. With no rotation, one side of the planet would be locked in constant daylight, while the other would be plunged into endless darkness. This dramatic shift would have profound effects on temperatures, weather, and the ability of plants and animals to survive. The familiar cycle of day and night would be gone forever. The side of Earth facing the sun would experience unrelenting heat, with temperatures soaring far beyond what we're used to. Meanwhile, the dark side would become bitterly cold, with temperatures dropping to levels inhospitable for most life. This extreme temperature difference would make it nearly impossible for plants, animals, and humans to survive in most regions. Without rotation, the oceans would gradually move toward the poles, pulled by gravity. The equator would become dry land, while new oceans would form at the top and bottom of the planet. This redistribution of water would dramatically alter coastlines and create new continents and seas, changing the face of Earth as we know it. Earth's rotation helps generate its magnetic field, which protects us from harmful solar radiation. If the planet stopped spinning, this field would weaken or disappear, leaving the surface exposed to dangerous cosmic rays. Without this shield, life would face increased risks from radiation, making survival even more challenging. The force of gravity would feel slightly stronger at the equator, since the centrifugal force from rotation would be gone. People and objects would feel a bit heavier, and this change, though small, would affect everything from how we move to how buildings are designed. It's another reminder of how much we rely on Earth's constant motion. With all these changes, devastating winds, shifting oceans, extreme temperatures, and increased radiation, life on Earth would be transformed. Many species would struggle to survive, and ecosystems would collapse. Humanity would face unprecedented challenges, needing to adapt quickly or risk extinction. The world would never be the same. In the aftermath, Earth would be a completely different place. New landscapes, climates, and challenges would define daily life. If any humans survived, they would need to find new ways to live, possibly underground or in specially designed shelters. The planet's history would be divided into before and after the stop, a true turning point for all life. This thought experiment shows just how vital Earth's rotation is to our existence. It keeps our world stable, our climate balanced, and our lives predictable. While it's impossible for Earth to stop spinning suddenly, imagining the consequences helps us appreciate the delicate balance of forces that make life possible on our planet.